Yeah, good everyone. Wherever you're joining us from all over the world. Um, Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So I say good day. Yeah, my name is Evans Sabo here, Professor of Economics at Covenant University of Nigeria, and the privileged chair of DIADEC, the PECOS Institutions and Development Research Center, which is the center that has this flagship program called the Africans Scholars Mentorship Network. Now, I'm here today to give you a very interesting update because this May is made it 2 years that DIADEC, our SME program, has started, and we have recorded a lot of progress with so much feedback, testimonials from across the world. So we are always encouraged by your testimonials. Hence, today we are introducing another program to ensure that we keep our audience updated and we're able to get our global ASME community well informed and provide helpful solutions that they need, particularly in driving our motto of honing knowledge for transforming lives. So today we're introducing a new program, a new package that we call the Scholars Mentorship Network. I'm going to share my screen now, and you follow me as I introduce this wonderful program. Yes, I think you can see my screen. Right, so that is my screen is showing this. So we're coming us to Scholars Mentorship Network. Like I said earlier, ASMIN is the African Scholars Mentorship Network. But over these 2 years of running the program, we're seeing scholars joining us from all over the world, outside of Africa, from Asia, from Middle East, from Europe, from America. And then we want to have this package that we can reach out to our global audience. So we have this package called the Scholars Mentorship Network, simply called SMAIN. Okay, so I've not only SMAIN, but also reaching out to others. So I'm welcoming us this day to this great program, Scholars Mentorship Network, targeted still on our motto of honing knowledge for transforming lives. All right, so what is in for you as a scholar? When I mean scholar in this context, it doesn't have to be you're in academia. It's also for professionals. So this program also serve for professionals. All right, so I will introduce myself as a professor of economics at Cuba University and the founding chair of the PECOS Institutions and Development Research Center. So what is the focal points of SMAIN, the Scholars Mentorship Network? So the aim is to help scholars and professionals. What does it take for you to climb from the lowest ebb in your career and profession to the peak? And the good is that I'm using myself as a case in point, where I started my career as a GA, graduate assistant, more than 20 years ago. And within a short time, I was able to climb to become an accomplished scholar, globally recognized professor. And so I'm using myself as I don't want to say template, but as a testimonial to see how we can communicate these helpful tips, what makes people like us to achieve such a mileage within a short time. So that's basically what we're covering. So we are looking at areas, if you like, call it a toolkits that are helpful in accelerating your career progress. In other words, getting to the peak without at a short time, even without much sweat. So the first focal point is we showing on how to write creative and engaging CVs, resumes, and cover letters. This is where most people make mistake. But personally, I was growing, I've lost some important engagement appointment because of a CV that was not well crafted. I had what they wanted, but they couldn't see it in my CV until I got the feedback. Okay. So we'll be talking about what does it take to craft CVs and cover letters. It's not what I've seen that so many people use that one CV as one. And if you see when it says submit CV, they submit. Each thing you are packaging, the CV should be customized to suit that. So these are two we're taking out, we'll be covering in this our network. Number two is also much more so. This is where we have great expertise as well. We'll be giving step-to-step guide to grant proposal writing, winning, and even execution. What these are things we'll cover as well in our SME, but here we'll be giving a kind of a bespoke package on how do you craft a grant winning proposal, and how do you get submission platform, and how do you get grant winning process, and even after winning, how do you get it executed substantially and successfully. That will also cover. Then the other aspect we'll cover is how do you publish, not just publishing for impact. Publishing for impact. Now, when we're growing up in academia, we used to say publish or perish. Now it has gone beyond that. Now some say it's publish to be visible or you vanish. So it's not just about publishing, but publishing in outlets that will be visible to global audience, and much more so that will be impactful. So if you can call it to show you how you can publish for impact and for relevance, which you say that can take you from wherever you are to what we call the moving to the realms of research and knowledge immortality. We'll take all of that in this platform. Then, see for operational impact, we be shown guided by our experts in this area, where, when, and how to publish a reputable outlets. Okay, whether journal, whether edited book, and what are the bespoke knowledge you need. What are these people telling you from their own experience as a researcher, as a reviewer, as an editor of well-established journals. So all of those will come to that. And then much more so, we'll be providing some mentorship services, mentorship, and lots more. For example, someone want to be guided in recommendation letters, be guided in a platform for recommendation for scholarship, for postdoc, for internship. All of these are what we'll be covering on this network. So I want to welcome you especially. I say stay tuned, and by God's grace, you will be very much satisfied that your time of coming here is well utilized. So we encourage you to subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification button, and also share among your peers, other colleagues or colleagues, classmates, anyone that you think will need it. Share with them, and you'll be glad you did. So thank you so much. You'll be hearing from us shortly. And let's not forget, before I go, if there are other topics you think are important for us to cover, do drop it on the comment section. I'll be glad to take it up. Thanks so much, and you're welcome.